Hi again, it's Alex, and as you may know or may not know, my main focus of my freelance career is videography and photography. As a freelancer, you can choose any field you want to. That can be anything from being a writer, graphic designer, a web designer, anything really. All you got to do is identify your strength, and then you can choose the field you want to focus on. But maybe you're not ready to leave your full-time job. Maybe you like a regular paycheck. Or maybe you've tried doing freelance as a writer, but it hasn't worked out. Whatever your situation, there's a way to make part-time freelancing sustainable and fulfilling. I was a part-time videographer for about a year before I decided to leave my job at the local pub and go full-time. I was thrilled that companies were going to pay me to make videos for them. Like, that idea at the time was like mind-blowing for me. Even now as a freelancer, I still have a part-time job. It's another job in the freelance field. I'm a model. Well, that statement is quite large. I'm a part-time new model. I was scouted by a small agency on Instagram and I've just done a few jobs for them, so I'm quite new to it. I never thought it would be an option for me, but hey, here we are. As I said, I've only completed a few jobs for them, so I am no expert, but the pay is only slightly less than my usual hourly rate. Well, that's if I actually charge an hourly rate, so it's a no-brainer. As a freelancer, sometimes you need to diversify, so when this opportunity came about, I just thought, why not? Of course, my main job is still videography, and I have some awesome opportunities coming up with that, but it just really helps having that extra cash flow coming in. I've actually been told by the clients I've worked with on shoots that because I'm a videographer, it actually helps because I put myself as the model in the photographer's shoes because I know what the photographer wants from a model, if that makes any sense. I never actually thought of it in that way, but it's quite interesting to think about how the channels kind of cross over really well. But if you're someone that is doing part-time freelancing alongside a main job, then here are some tips to help you out. 1. Embrace your main job. Working in a stable job allows you to establish yourself, plus it gives you that financial stability. Number 2, use your time wisely. It's probably pretty likely that if you're freelancing on the side, your schedule is jam-packed. This means you've got to think really cleverly about how you can schedule your freelance work within your main work. 3. Focus on building relationships. When you're freelancing on the side, it's the perfect opportunity to start building strong relationships with clients, especially if you want to go freelancing full-time, because building these relationships with these clients will allow you to hopefully go full-time sooner. 4. Things might get out of control. It's hard to get the perfect balance when you're freelancing. Recognizing that sometimes it's going to be a stretch to do both your main work and your freelance work is important. It actually means that you're making progress and traction in the freelance field. So that was my experience and advice for part-time freelancing. The main point I want to make is that my full-time job provided me with that financial stability to allow me to go full-time. Because let's be honest, most people's dreams is to go full-time freelance.